On the 8th of December 2024, a protest took place outside the Brook Hotel in Beauthorpe, Norwich. This protest was in response to concerns from locals about illegal migrants being housed there. Among the occupants of the hotel is Dan Tesfalol, a taxi driver who was caught on his own dashcam raping and sexually assaulting a young girl. Despite the gravity of the accusations, Tesfalol has pleaded not guilty. While his court case is ongoing, he continues to receive government benefits, including free housing, money, food, a mobile phone and more. Labour MP Clive Lewis, rather than addressing the serious concerns raised by locals, chose to support a counter-protest organised by Stand Up to Racism. Lewis attended for only a short period, arriving at 12:30, half an hour after the counter-protest began, and 30 minutes before the original protest was scheduled to start. He stayed just long enough to deliver a speech and pose for a quick photo op. One photo of Lewis showed him speaking in front of a Revolutionary Communist Party flag, which makes sense considering his recent push to nationalise all water companies and bring them under state control. I attended the protest in Beauthorpe to capture the public's frustration and document their concerns about the direction this country is heading in. Why are you here today?
To protest about the immigrant centre in the hotel here. They closed the hotel down and people can't use it. Instead, they're housing migrants here. It's a problem for local people. They don't tell people they're going to set up these places. They don't tell the locals because they don't want them to know. It's a problem, and people need to protest. They need to stand up and say what's wrong is wrong. The government needs to change their mind about how they just let anyone enter this country.
Sorry, mate.
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Why are you here today, mate?
We're here today because of the illegal immigrants that are coming in to Beauthorpe, still staying over there at the Brook Hotel with no vetting whatsoever. They've raped, robbed and killed their way across Europe, and that's documented both by the police and by the government. So we're here to protest them, get them out.
To support our children, our future, to keep these dirty little clowns and immigrants out of our country. They're coming in, raping our children, setting up gangs, setting up people who are trying to rob our shops. It's ridiculous. We need to put a stop to this now. Look at them. They're all a bunch of inbred clowns. I'm sorry to say it on camera, but I need to get it out. Yeah. Everyone needs to know. You know, everyone knows. Need to have a stop to this.
What do you think then as well about the fact that a prominent Labour MP, Clive Lewis, will also be in attendance today?
He's an absolute clown. He's getting paid £9,000 to come here today from two different charity companies. Can't remember the names, but my boy does.
Unison.
Yes, yeah. United Unison, yes. He's ridiculous. Where is he? Clive Lewis, where are you, mate? Where are you? You're not there, are you? Where are you? Dirty little clowns. Dirty little clowns.
There's a taxi driver in that hotel, Dan, I can't pronounce his surname, who it was a taxi driver. He's here illegally, which means he shouldn't be in a taxi stop in the first place, and he raped a young girl, and he was caught on dashcam doing so, and he's still entered a not guilty plea. What systems do you think there should be in place to protect the most vulnerable within our society?
Well, for a start, they should control who gets a taxi license. You should never have a taxi license. But to control the most vulnerable, it's got to a ridiculous state where young girls' dance classes are unsafe. So the only way I see to protect people, you can't go around protecting every dance class, every children's school. The only way is to stop these people coming into the country that are doing this, that haven't got the same. They're not brought up like us. They're not brought up on, even in fact many cases, even those the second generation people in this country. They've been brought up under the British system still don't agree with our culture, because it was the guy that stabbed those kids in Southport. He was from Rwanda. So
we need our veterans off the streets and put them into hotels like this one, this lot here. There's hotels what are being put around Norfolk in Norwich. One they smashed up outside Asda. They smashed it up because they didn't have internet. They smashed it up because they didn't get anything because it was too hot for them. What they've got them doing now, when they've smashed it up, they're sending them back and refurbishing them. And I think it's bang out of order. And again, we keep saying this. Dan Tessiful, charged with 3 counts of rape. Illegal immigrant from the Brook Hotel should never ever be on our streets. We should not put him in prison and save our taxes. Send him back. Send him home. Send all the illegals home.
Now, I'm not against immigration, and I've lived all over the world, and so I've been an immigrant. However, there's a difference. I was legal. I paid my taxes, followed the rules, and integrated into the ways, customs, and laws of that host nation. This hotel behind me and others like it all over the country are full of migrants that have entered the country illegally.
Well said, Simon.
With minimal checks, no paperwork, and there's no visible ambition by our government to fully vet and return those that just wish to take advantage of the benefit system, or those that may wish to visit harm on the indigenous people of the UK.
I'm very nervous about the treatment of us. Everything is in their favour. It's just absolutely ridiculous how our government are treating us, how they're favouring them when they're raping and doing nicking. Nothing's done about it. We're just not getting nowhere. That's why we've got a protest. It's absolutely scandalous with this government. Government should be dissolved now.